Welcome to the crucial round 4 game of the Hawks Pro Cup, proudly sponsored by JohnnyBet.com. I'm your man, Makura45, but you can call me Jay. We've seen both Svenis13 and Gotzery play already this tournament. These two players have suffered defeats from Brian Emperor in their respective first games. Since then, Sven was able to bounce back with a win in round 3 over Kevin Arcia in a tight 1-0 win, whereas Gotzery has already had a standby round and his game with Lucasenia delayed until tomorrow, thus only playing one previous fixture in the Hawks Pro Cup. So the starting lineups go as follow. Gotzery is in the blue in a 4-3-3 formation with Neuer, Alaba, Boateng, Ramos, Marcelo, Thiago, Casemiro, Kroos, Neymar, Ronaldo and Messi. Svenis13 is in the green with white shorts. A 4-3-2-1 formation with Keylor Navas, Marcelo, Sergio Ramos, Manolas, Perez, James Rodriguez, Modric, Nainggolan, Neymar, Bale and Suarez. So now kickoff's underway and it looks like Gotzery's on the ball very early. Kroos has got the ball out to Thiago. The tackle was made by Sergio Ramos. Thiago gets to Kroos. Kroos goes to shot and it's an early goal 2 minutes in. Can you believe it? How appropriate is it the German has scored for the German, giving Gotzery a very early lead over Sven. And this is the second game of the tournament where Sven has conceded right from a kickoff, whether that be the second half or the first half. So he's either very unlucky or he's got a bit of a lapse of concentration early in. And now here's an instant response from Sven. He tries to get the ball inside the box. It's unlucky. He gets it in the centre. Suarez goes for the shot. Brighton with a great challenge. The referee blows his whistle. Was it a penalty? No, it looks like it's going for a free kick on the outside of the box. What a huge start to the game here. It is 1-0 already. Already Sven is on the ropes. The shot is saved by Neuer. The follow-up shot. That is a great save from Neuer to withhold this lead. Here comes Modric now from the corner. They are under pressure once right there, and here comes a counter-attack here. Casemiro gets the ball out to Neymar. Neymar slips in the through ball. It's a great through ball to Cristiano Ronaldo. He's 1-1. Surely he should be able to finish this. Cristiano Ronaldo goes for the shot. Saved by Neves. The follow-up shot. Marcelo with the block. Oh my days, Cristiano Ronaldo had two chances at it. First one was blocked by the keeper. The second one fell right to Ronaldo again, and Marcelo clears it just in the nick of time. It was a huge chance to take a 2-0 lead so early in the game. It's not even 10 minutes in the game. Ronaldo's on the ball again. What can he do to redeem himself here? They get it. It's another through ball to Ronaldo. Ronaldo's through on goal again. It's a 2-0. Cristiano Ronaldo had a second chance, a second 1-1 goal. It was champagne first touch passing, and it creates yet another chance for Cristiano Ronaldo. It was the second 1-1 chance with the minutes, and this time he makes no mistake and he powers it past Neves and follows it up with a trademark Ronaldo celebration. On paper, perhaps Gotzery is the strongest side, and it's shown early on. However, Sven's defense has a whole 80 minutes to get 2 goals. So his whole team has 2 goals to force extra time here, and here's a good opportunity to do so. Sergio Ramos is able to clear it. Wow, what a start to the game it has been. I've had to go rap God mode. Neymar's got a chance here for the equaliser. He's a jinky run, but Marshall is able to clear it just in time. Oh my days. Now, the context of this game I haven't been able to get into. But look here, Messi's on the counter-attack. It's 4-3 at the back. That's Neymar on the ball. He gets it out here to Thiago. Inside to Ronaldo. The pass is no good. So the context of this game is very important. I'll go over the players for you right here. Gotzery, who I remind you is in the blue and has got the 2-0 lead. He's representing United Hawks, who are the hosts of this tournament. He's qualified for the Season 2 regionals in Madrid, and he's fighting to qualify for the FIFA Interactive World Cup. He's gotten 39-1 last week in the league. There's one disconnect preventing him from the 40-0 clean sweep. He's 21 years old, Oh, here you go. Ronaldo's through on goal. I've got to interrupt myself here. Ronaldo with a great scoop turn. He goes for another one. That was probably too many. He goes for the shot and it's blocked. Unlucky there. That was a good opportunity to make it 3. Sven is really on the ropes. He's got to get himself back in the game somehow. But yeah, he finished 4th. Sorry, what have I got here? He's placed 3rd in a head-to-head tournament on the 24th of January. It's the first time in a while. And yes, here it is. On the Foot Champs Monthly, he finished 5th overall in January, which is quite the achievement. However, his last tournament was on the 24th of January, so he may be a little bit tournament rusty here. But he doesn't look it so far. You've got Suarez running down the left. He's got space in between the fullback and the centre half. Can he get the ball inside the box here? This is a close one. He gets it inside to Neymar. Casemiro makes a tackle. Neymar, Sergio Ramos with the tackle. He passes it right to Suarez. Suarez with the finish. It's 2-1. The game, it's all on now. Here, Sven gets one closer to the equaliser thanks to Suarez finishing after the ball pinballed around the box. It was a bit of a howler from Sergio Ramos, who gave it right to Luis Suarez there. And it's a lifeline for Sven in this game right here. The games involving Imp and Brian have involved very cynical, slick, smart passing, with the Dutchman dominating the games, whereas now we see both these players throwing the kitchen sink at each other in a real dogfight here. It's end-to-end FIFA at its absolute finest. And now Sven is getting his foot on the ball side anymore. Oh, Messi's got a chance. It's a good through ball there. Neves makes a good save. Now, a bit about Sven. He's a professional player for the professional football club JSodra. Excuse my pronunciation. It's a small professional club from Jönköping, Sweden. He's only 16 years old, and his most recent tournament was a 10th place finish in the Foothead Cup. Now, here they come again, down the left. Gotzery's Neymar. What can he do with it? Can he get the ball inside the box? It's a jinky run. Can he get the cross in? No, in fact, he's holding up the play there. It's an interesting play. He tries to pass it back, but Perez with a good intercept there. Whew, what a game. And might I remind you, it is important that for both these players to get the win today. There will be no draws. You either win or you lose. It goes to extra time and penalties if the scores are the same. The top two of each group go through. It's groups of 5. And both losing their first game, it is really vital they get into a good opportunity here. And so far, it looks like Gotzery has got the best chance of going into this game. It's a free kick just in the middle of the field here. I think it's a good time now to thank our sponsors once again, JSodra.com. Thanks very much for bringing us this event. As we see James Rodriguez bursting down the right. What can he do? He cuts back inside here. Now, Sven is holding a bit of sustained pressure, just passing the ball around, slowing down the tempo a little bit. It was an absolutely crazy start to the game. I barely had time to breathe. But now the play's starting to slow down a bit. Sven's just sustaining some pressure on the edge and around the box. Nainggolan's on the ball now. Can he get a shot away? He gets inside the box. He gets back outside. The ball falls to Luis Suarez. Can he get a layoff? He does a bagel, but it's a great chance from Thiago. And you know what? They've paused. They're making substitutions already, I think. Both teams have made quite a few chances, and looks like substitutions are going to come thick and thin here. What a game we've had so far. It's been absolutely outstanding. It's highly important for both teams to pick up the win today. Now, the corner is saved by Neuer. I'll go over those changes that I've seen for you. I guess both teams have made quite a few changes. Gotzery won't be happy with the amount of ball he's had despite holding the lead. He doesn't want to invite Sven back into the game. Gotzery, Nainggolan came on for Thiago, so Nainggolan's a real enforcer in a workforce compared to Thiago, who's a bit more creative. Keita is on for Cruz, which is a bit more of an attacking player coming on and sacrifice for an enforcer-type midfield. So those are two interesting substitutes there. For Sven, Martial is on instead of Rodriguez, so it's a more attacking change to try to take advantage of the amount of position he's had thus far. We're heading up towards half-time there with only added time remaining, and the referee blows his whistle. Gotzery takes a 2-1 lead into the break. He's had double the amount of shots as Sven is, but only 43% possession. This could be due to 80% passing accuracy, which needs to be improved on in order to snuff Sven out of the game. Despite originally being 2-0 down, Sven may be feeling pretty confident going into the second half after getting back into the game. Something tells me there's more goals to come in the second half. A reminder, this is Gotzery's second game. He's had to endure a bye, a delayed game, and a loss against Brian Emper. This is Sven's third game. He's had a loss against Brian Emper and a win and a delayed game against Lucasinho. It's vital for Gotzery that he can hang on to this lead here. So now, right from kickoff, Sven's got the ball. What can he do with it? Nainggolan gets it to Suarez. It's a through ball, yes, to Modric. Modric, can he get the ball inside? It's a great ball. It's a good pass, and Nainggolan taps it into the back of the net. It looks like Gotzery is controlling the defender and made him go off Nainggolan, gave him way too much space, and Nainggolan taps in easily with the equaliser. For Sven, he's come back from 2 goals. It's right after half-time. What is it with this game and scoring right after kickoff? In this tournament, it's happened like 3 times already on just the games I've commentated. The pass from Modric to Nainggolan across the face of goal opens up the defence to Gotzery. It's all square. The game's well and truly on. It was sustained position and passing that undid the defence there. Gotzery's 2-goal cushion has been blown. And now Sven smells blood. He's got Marcelo down a bit of space, running down the left flank. What can they do from this play? It's a throw-in into Neymar. Neymar holds up the play a little bit. He finds a pass inside to Martial. It's one-touch football now, getting into Bale. Bale holds it up a little bit. He finds a good space for Suarez. Suarez has got not many ahead of him. Boateng makes a save. And in fact, it's deflected off the keeper. Neuer didn't know much about that. It goes out for a corner. Sven can smell blood. Neymar has earned another corner. It's 2 corners in a row. This is... all of a sudden, the game is turned on its head, and Gotzery is struggling to keep up with the Swede. Nainggolan gets tackled by Messi, and here's a chance for a counter-attack now. He needs to get a foot back into the game. Does Gotzery here. Ronaldo's making a run. Ronaldo's got a good option inside, but he decides not to go with him. It's a ball roll, gets to Marcelo out wide. This is a good opportunity here. Marcelo with the cut-in, he gets a pass to Ronaldo. Ronaldo with a shot. It's a good save from Neves. That was a well-needed save. Now, Sven needs to slow down the play, and he's playing one-touch football to pass it out from the back. He's keeping position well here. He doesn't want to let Gotzery get momentum back into this game. The ball to Ronaldo. What can he do with it there? It's the magic man Ronaldo. I think every team has got Ronaldo in this tournament. In fact, apart from Sven, I believe. Suarez is on the ball. What can he do with it? Pass it back to Marcelo. It's just one-touch football. He's slowing down tempo a little bit there. He's trying to leave his mark on the game. Sven's done a lot to get back into this game from being 2-0 down to being 2. And you know what? Look at this. Neymar's an acres of space for Gotzery. He goes for the shot. It's saved by Neves. The follow-up shot. No, it goes up for a corner. That was a huge opportunity. Neymar was 1-on-1. He tried to finish shot slightly too early, but Neves' save is out for a corner. What can they do with the corner now? Who's going to take? It looks like Neymar's going to take the corner. Neymar stands over it. What's going to be the plan? Near post, far post. He goes near post to Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets his corner. It's in the back of the net. It's a trademark celebration from Cristiano Ronaldo. And his back. Goretzka is back in the lead. The corner to Ronaldo's hit at the near post. And it's an easy header from the corner. There was not much Sven could have done about that. Now, can Sven find another equalizer, or is he down and out? Now, I really think Gotzery needs to start thinking about slowing down the tempo a little bit there. There's no need to get a fourth goal. He needs to just leave his mark on the game. He's at barely any position, only 40% position in the first half. So I really need to take a grip on this game, grab it by the collar, and just see out this game. Sven is a very dangerous opponent, and you do not want to let him back in the game. And in fact, he might just do that. And in fact, no, the challenge is made. And look, it looks like he's listening to my advice. It's like he didn't hear me. He slowed it down a little bit here. He's passing around the ball. He's making smarter passes. And that's what you need to do. Because Sven can be very dangerous. A reminder about the context of this game here. It's highly important for both teams to pick up the wins because they've both lost. Lucasino's games have all been delayed until tomorrow. And so he's a real wild card that could really jumble up the standings of this ladder tomorrow. Thus, both players want to give themselves the best opportunity in making it out of their group with the one game they have to play Spear tomorrow. So it is going to be a huge day tomorrow, and this is a huge game after both teams have already lost going into the second or third game. And now the ball is down the right. They're sort of like tussling for position there, but it's Sven mostly who's controlling the ball, which is quite surprising. Normally you see every game, Brian Emperor has won. It's been a very dominant position-based performance, but it doesn't look to be that in this case. And Brighton gets the ball out wide to Alaba, and Alaba gets it out down to Nainggolan. What can Nainggolan do with it here? He gets it down the left flank. He's holding up the play well. Gets inside to Casemiro, to Lionel Messi. Casemiro. Okay, the tempo's pretty slow, but they found Ronaldo. It's a good through ball to Neymar. Neymar could be right here. He does indeed do that. Neymar surely finishes the game. It's a 6-goal thriller. It's Neymar making the score 4-2 to Gotzery in this great game involving the German and the Swede. Messi, Ronaldo, and Neymar all linked up in that goal, and it was a great pass that split the two centre-backs and made it easy for Neymar to finish. He couldn't have missed it if he tried. And now, Sven is well and truly out of this game, unless there's nothing short of a miracle. In fact, he's earned a free kick here on the edge of the box. Maybe I'd say that's around 25-30 yards out. He needs to score from this play to really give him a chance to get back into this game. Can he do something here? He's got James Rodriguez, I believe that is, standing over the ball. In fact, it's Gareth Bale. He has 3 men surrounding the ball now. Who's going to take? Do you shoot or cross from this distance? It's 28 metres out. He takes the pass instead, gets into Modric. Sergio Ramos with the fake shot. Boateng reads it like a book. In fact, Suarez wins it back now. He's down the right flank. Can get a cross in there. It's a very weak cross, and they're able to snuff out that chance with ease. I don't think there will be another 2-goal comeback with 7 minutes left. It's a good ball through to Neymar. Neymar could really bury the game. He's momentarily through on goal. It was a good counter-attack, but it got snuffed out. Oh my days, what a game this has been today. 6 goals, and it's been an absolute thriller of a game. But I think this will be the final result. I think all 3 points will be taken home from Gotzery, and it will make the table look very, very interesting. This would leave Sven with a guaranteed 6 points with 1 game remaining, while Gotzery is also on 6 points with 2 games left. So we'll see the rest of the drama unfold very soon. Both tonight, the rest of tonight's fixtures and tomorrow's fixtures. So that is a lot to look forward to in this Group A action. It's been a pleasure to commentate a few of these games in the Group A, particularly this one. It's the 89th minute here. I don't think there's any more goals left in the game. It's really dried up. It's been 6 goals already, and it's 3 minutes left of added time. Now I can confirm some full-time stats for you right here. It's been 10 shots for Gotzery, who's only had 42% possession, and I think that proves that there's other ways to win these competitive games without dominating possession, which is interesting to see. 5 shots for Sven, who's had most of the ball, but he'll be kicking himself after making such a heroic comeback to let it slip in the second half. It's a confirmation of the final score being 4-2 with the referee blowing his full-time whistle. Thank you for tuning in to this absolutely thrilling game, the final score being 4 goals Gotzery to 2 goals Svenis13. I will see you later. Thank you very much.